As boxers, we all want to punch harder and faster. Weight training can really help, but if you train like a bodybuilder, you might get slower and bulkier. That's why you should train like an athlete to get the best results. In this video, I'll show you a workout that will be super beneficial for you as a fighter. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Andriy Khotin and I am a former amateur boxer and active coach from Ukraine. On this channel we help fighters level up their game with Eastern European methods. Alright, now I introduced myself, so let's start with the workout, which starts with the warm-up. Here you can see me and my buddy Roman doing some mobility and stability exercises to warm up our joints, tendons and muscles, so we can lift weights safely without risk of injury. As I already told you in my previous videos, the warm-up is crucial and it's probably the most important part of every workout because it sets up your mind and body to perform at your best. That is why you should never skip it and do it with as much dedication and effort as you do all your main exercises. This specific warm-up is tailored for athletes and it's really good, but if you feel that it doesn't suit you, you can change it however you like. For example, you can adjust the duration, the order and the exercises themselves, but you gotta make sure that you make yourself prepared to put your body through some intense movements. After completing the main part of the warm-up, I and Roman work additionally on our shoulders because I injured my right shoulder back in the day when I was hitting a heavy bag. So we do this extra work to further decrease the risk of bringing the injury back to life. Also, both of us have scoliosis, that's the condition where our spine is a little curved, so these exercises help to remove the tension as well. And the first weightlifting exercise is the bench press, and now you can see me doing a warm-up set just to check how my shoulder feels and to prepare myself to go with the heavier weights. And now, as I am locked and loaded, I can start the main part of the workout, and here we got the first superset, which includes 3 exercises. First of all, we got 10 kettlebell swings, then we'll have 10 bench presses, and then we'll have a Copenhagen plank. In every single exercise I try to focus on my form and explosiveness so I can develop that insane power. As for weights, I swing 24 kg kettlebell, which is around 52 pounds, and I bench 60 kg, which is around 130 pounds. These are not some impressive numbers and I can bench press more. For example, I can do my own body weight, which is 70 kg or 150 pounds for 10 reps, but I hold down my ego so I can treat my shoulder carefully. And right after completing the bench press, I go for the last exercise in this superset, which is the Copenhagen plank. By the way, let's run a quick geography test right now. Let me know in the comments what country is Copenhagen a capital of. And while you're writing the comments and watching me standing in this plank, I wanna let you know that the whole point on doing supersets is that you don't take rest between the exercises. So I swing the kettlebell, then I immediately go to bench press and then I do the plank. So you don't have any rest between the exercises. But once you complete the superset, you can rest for 2 minutes before going to the next one, and you repeat this process 2 more times. So in total you get 3 supersets in which you have 3 exercises. And here you can see my buddy Roman hitting failure, so make sure to like this video for his immense effort. And while he finishes the superset number 1, I wanna explain why we go for 10 reps in every single exercise. So in weight training you can prioritize 3 different things: building strength, building muscle and building endurance. As boxers we want to be explosive, so we want to build that strength. So it would make sense for us to go for lower rep ranges, for example from 3 to 6 reps in every set. But since we are not advanced lifters, we go for 10 reps because it still builds strength but has lower risk of injury. So the rep range also depends on the level of the lifter. And here on the background you can see a pro lifter, which is some broccoli haired 15-year-old who benches more than I and Roman combined. Alright, jokes aside, while I was explaining rep ranges, I missed half of the superset number 2, in which we do seated dumbbell Z press, pull-ups and dumbbell snatch. As well as the first one, we complete this superset 3 times, so we have 3 sets of 3 exercises with 2 minutes of rest in between. As for weights, I go with 10 kilograms or 22 pounds dumbbells for a seated Z press, then I do pull-ups with my own body weight, and I do dumbbell snatches with 16 kilograms or 32 pounds dumbbell. Unlike boxing and weightlifting, I am a little bit unexperienced, so even focusing on my form, I can make mistakes. That's why I wanna ask you to write a comment with constructive critique of my form if you see me performing any exercises in a wrong way. And here you can see Roman going strong on the last circuit of the superset number 2. By the way, it's always a good idea to find a gym buddy who you will go to the gym together, so this way you will keep each other accountable, motivated, and it will be way more fun than training solo. Or on the other hand, you can train alone in the dark place like a real Batman. Here you can see me starting the last superset, which begins with skater hops with medicine ball, 5 reps for each side. And where the is Roman going? Alright, now I got the other angle, so I can continue. And important moment for this superset will be that we completed only 2 times instead of going for 3 like we did in the previous 2 supersets. And the next exercise in this superset is in and out jumps with full focus on maximum speed. And the last exercise is squat jumps, where I try to jump as high as possible every single rep. And here is an interesting fact, that your maximum vertical jump directly correlates with your maximum punching power, so the higher you jump, the harder you can punch. And before we go any further, I wanna let you know that this specific workout is taken from the KO Boxing Package, which is my training program that is designed for fighters of different levels, and it will help you maximize your confidence and performance in and outside the ring. First link in the description. So far in the workout we finished the main part, and now we have some extra work which is completely optional. So we decided to train our neck because we're fighters and sometimes we have to absorb the damage when we're unable to dodge the punch. And basically we're doing exercises that are called yes, no and maybe for 50 reps each, and they make our necks go numb. And then we decided to do some kettlebell rotations inspired by Triple G, and to be honest it's quite difficult exercise that requires a lot of grip strength. And here we use 12 kilograms kettlebell, which is around 26 pounds. So I finished my set, and then Roman tried to do the same, and he had some troubles with the right hand, but the left hand was complete disaster, so he couldn't do this, and I guess he has to train his left hand more at home, if you know what I mean. And after completing the whole workout, we proceeded to do cool down, which is an important part that I don't recommend skipping because it relaxes your muscles, joints and tendons, and overall removes the tightness from your body. We do a lot of different exercises here, and you should do whatever you like. And here you can see us hitting the legendary pose, which is the creation of Adam. If you found this video helpful, you'll definitely like this video right here, where I show a full boxing workout session in Ukrainian style. Thanks for watching and stay sharp!